doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Kovacic. Lewis. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, what a climb! He can get that clear.
Fadio.
Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Xiao. Doku.
Fadio.
Kovacic. Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden caresses it through. Here's a corner. Bernardo Silva moves short. Guardiol. Here's Foden. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Joelinton. Looking here to chip it through. Tries to get it clear. Foden. Can he spark a counter here? Doku. Haaland. Doku, and it's lofted through here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball. Fadio.
Doku.
Fadio.
Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Gordon. Trippier. Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Botman. Joelinton. Botman. Barnes. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. Barnes. That was a brilliant interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Lewis. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Out to the right. Kovacic. Foden. Out to the left it goes. And here's Doku. Kovacic. Clipped into space. Out for a throw. Foden. There's the shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Botman. Joelinton. Hall. Barnes. That's a clever-looking ball. Guardiola gets it away. Bruno Guimaraes. Barnes knocks it out wide. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Now it's Doku. Guardiola. Foden. Kovacic. Guardiola. And the keeper beats it away. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Botman. Hall. Barnes. Hall shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Trippier. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ruben Dias. Doku. Ruben Dias. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Aimed in towards the centre. Trippier. Xiao. Willock, now he's off and running. Lewis gets across to intercept that. Rodri, gently done. Foden. Foden played out to the left flank. And here's Foden. Rodri. Kovacic. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Kovacic. Guardiola. And here's Doku. Showing good feet. And he'll shoot here! Bernardo Silva with the short one. Willock. Bruno Guimaraes. Xiao. Linton. Ake cuts out the pass. Barnes. And they win it back again. Doku. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Willock. Well, they could break here. Barnes. Guardiola cuts it out. Doku. Doku goes steaming forward. Trippier. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Willock. Barnes goes for a shot! Rodri. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Doku. Haaland. Foden! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Gordon. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xiao. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Barnes. Barnes forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Kovacic. It's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Foden. Rodri. And he welcomes it in. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Haaland. Now it's Doku. Haaland! Haaland! Paul getting this one clear. Willock. Bruno Guimaraes could move up a gear here. Over to the left. Now it's Barnes. Joelinton steaming on goalwards. Barnes has crossed into the middle. Foden getting this one clear. Trippier have it back and can go again. Foden spread out to the left, and they can counter here. That's been slipped through. Doku, he's found a way through. Paul clears it away. Bruno Guimaraes with the clearance. Cross needs to be... Oh, smashing header! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Moved on forwards. Hall. That's very neat. And here's Barnes. Joelinton. Out to the left it goes. Do have a chance to counter here. Succumbs to the pressure. Barnes. Joelinton. And it's Willock. Barnes. Hall. Now here's... Up he goes! Second win style. Just one.
It's just...
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's a good run down the left. It's claimed by the keeper. Barnes. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri shifted upfield. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vardiol. Kovacic. Over to the left. Rodri. Kovacic. Foden. And here's Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Barnes. Hall. Barnes. Hall. Barnes. Oh, the clearance is short.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Barnes clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Barnes. And it's Hall. Ah, such a clever touch. Linton. Here's Willock. Gordon! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined. Fadio.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gordon aimed forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Doku chasing after it. Botman. Willock. Gordon. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That is good strength. And here's Haaland. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Is two.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Willock. Gordon. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Time to deliver. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
He'll try to keep this alive. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Kovacic. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Linton. Hall. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Gordon. Shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's been taken short. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Xiao wins the duel this time. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bardiol gets over and intercepts. Lewis. Doku. He's got space here. It's come to nothing. Botman. Really well manoeuvred. Well time, excellent interception. Doku. Guardiola. Played out wide. And here's Doku. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Very nicely done. He's there to get rid. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Barnes. He's got away. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Looking to break at pace. Kovacic. Foden. And it's Lewis. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Guimaraes. Proves too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gordon. Guardiola. Kovacic. Doku. Guardiola. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. This looks promising. Lewis. He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Oh, great shot! Chance! Foden. Cross goes in there. Botman with the clearance. Trippier shifted upfield. Gordon. There are a few waiting for it. Trippier hit into the middle. Rodri getting this one clear. That's a little off target. Alex Willock. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barnes with the cross. Too much on that, it's gone out. Rodri. Ake. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Barnes. Linton. Hall. Great defending, strong and determined. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri, aim forwards. Foden. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gordon. Trippier. Lovely bit of skill. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Ake. Guardiola. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Trippier, played over towards the opposite flank. Foden has found the net here, of course. Gordon. Kovacic. Oh, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Bernardo Silva. And it's Lewis. Foden. And he thumps it clear. Bernardo Silva. That is lovely. And here's Foden. Rodri. Kovacic. Lewis. And here's Bernardo Silva. Turns and goes back, and the shot! Kovacic. Knocks it out wide. Vardiol. Trippier. Botman has played it long. Hall drives forward on the overlap. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rodri clears it away. Gordon. Oh, this is a... tries a shot! It's gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Come a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Kovacic. Ake, who does have an assist to his name. Lewis. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Barnes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Barnes. Hall picks it up now. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Doku. Foden. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And he's there to clear it. Played it again. Trippier with the clearance. Gordon forwards and with intent. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rodri. Vardiol. Doku. Ake. Foden. Chance here to counter. Ake wins the duel this time.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kovacic. Doku. That's good play. And it's hoisted clear. Vardiol. Trippier. Gordon. Oh, he's found support out wide. Could be danger here. In once more. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Haaland. Vardiol. Doku. Vardiol. That's really well manoeuvred.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely feet. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? And it's Hall. Oh, that's nice. Barnes. Nice control. And here's Barnes. So who's he picking out? That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Haaland. And he welcomes it in. And it's made its way to him. Foden. Kovacic. Foden. Played out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. Bernardo Silva delivers. Only partially clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Thiaw shifted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Bernardo Silva. Rodri. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Foden. And it's Kovacic. Rodri. Lewis. Oh, good spread. And here's Foden. And they've got rid. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Haaland, played out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. Doku. Vardiol. Kovacic. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Barnes. Thiaw gently done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Haaland played out to the left flank. And that was very necessary. Kovacic. Vardiol. Doku puts them all in. And that has been clubbed away. So what can they make of this? Barnes. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Now it's Barnes. And it's Hall. Here's Willock. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Guardiol. That's an excellent interception. Trippier, gently done. And it's Willock. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Okay. Rodri. Foden. Guardiol forwards and with intent. Kovacic. Foden. Doku. Kovacic. Now it's Doku. Doku, there's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. Bernardo Silva has a goal! Gordon. In with the challenge. And here's the chance to counter. He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Botman. Bruno Guimaraes. Delicately. Oh, delightful ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Willock. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ake shifted upfield. Joelinton. Botman. It's a quick ball upfield. Calmly anticipates. Ake. Lewis.
Foden.
Guardiol. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Kovacic. Foden. Foden closing in on goal. Bruno Guimaraes gets it clear. Kovacic. And here's Doku. Botman attempts a clearance. And now the breakaway. Barnes. And it's Joelinton. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Haaland. Willock. Paul. Barnes. Now it's Joelinton. Joelinton. Lewis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. And here's Foden. Doku. Doku, it's a delicate pass. And the counter is on. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier, aim forwards. Trippier. Can he latch on to this? Gordon. Here's Willock. Real chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's managed to get free. Struck first time. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Joelinton. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Foden. Vardiol. Rodri. Foden. Lewis. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. And here's Haaland. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Foden! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Barnes. Barnes shifted upfield. Joelinton. Oh, that's a nice ball. Great work on the overlap. Lewis does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kovacic. Foden played out towards the right wing. Foden out towards the flank. Played into space out wide. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. That's very neat. Doku tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. And here's the chance to counter. Changes him with that pass. Foden. Kovacic. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Bernardo Silva. Very nicely done. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Vardiol.
Kovacic. Kovacic forwards and with intent. And here's Doku. Vardiol. He's well positioned here. And here's been a great chance! It's in! And that is a goal worthy of universal.
While many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Willock providing an outlet on that flank. Rodri wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. Thinks one through. Nicely worked. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Willock. Hall. Barnes. Hall. Barnes. Barnes going full tilt down the left. That's good play. Joelinton. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Hall. That is lovely. And here's Joelinton. Here's Willock. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. And that's aimed into the middle. Ake with the clearance. And here's Barnes. Joelinton. Knocks it out wide. And here's Barnes. Picks it up out wide. Hall. Oh, it's played into the... That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Barnes. Ruben Dias clears it away. And here's Barnes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Ake. And it's Willock. Now it's Gordon. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Botman makes the interception. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rodri. Lewis, gently done. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Kovacic. Out to the left it goes. Doku chooses to go back. And here's Foden. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bruno Guimaraes. Ball's played through. Barnes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Barnes delivers. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Lewis. Aim forwards. Foden looks to get on the end of this. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. And here's Gordon. Moved on forwards. Doku defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Doku. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Ake. Kovacic. Foden, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Linton. Hall. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Barnes does really well to win the ball there. Barnes. Hall. Linton. Hall. And here's Barnes. Linton. Hall. And here's Barnes. Crosses it in. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Foden. Over to the left. Doku. Time to deliver. And the shot, and he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bruno Guimaraes. Botman. Linton. And it's played forward. Ake can get it clear. Linton played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Vardiol. Kovacic. Rodri. Foden. And that is as far as they're going to go. Botman. Hall. Barnes. Linton. Now it's Willock. And it's Linton. Hall. And here's Barnes. Deep cross. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Lewis. We expected better, and so did he. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Ake. Lewis. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. He's got to be in here. Linton. Haaland. Lewis. Rodri. Ake. Kovacic. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Hall. Barnes. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Doku. Foden. And he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have chance, surely! Lewis. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Foden. Ruben Dias. Ake. Nicely intercepted. Rodri. Foden. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Rodri. Haaland chasing after it. Linton. And it's Hall. Barnes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes. Barnes. Here's Willock. Chance for a shot! Lacking in accuracy. Foden. And here's Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gordon. They're trying everything to subdue. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Really well cleared. And it's Hall. Now it's Barnes. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Showing good feet. Played out wide. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Nice physical challenge. Haaland. Vardiol. Oh, well measured. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he deliver? Trippier gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw-in. Doku. Ah, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Doku gets into some space. Vardiol. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played through for the wide man. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Vardiol wins the duel this time. Kovacic. Lewis forwards and with intent. Linton. Willock, that's a fabulous ball. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Foden. Ake, that's really well manoeuvred. Some good work on the right flank here. Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined. Botman.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Hall. Barnes. And here's Barnes. Linton. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. Hit into the middle. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ruben Dias clears it away. No way through, so back it comes. Gordon. Linton. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bernardo Silva are looking to break at pace. Kovacic. Foden. Ruben Dias, nicely aimed pass. Chow did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Barnes. And the shot! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's going to be another corner. Been knocked clear. Haaland carries the ball down the right. Haaland on a strong run down the right. Haaland. Gordon gets in to thwart him. Hall. Linton. Almost an hour gone. Hall. Linton. Hall. And here's Barnes. In it comes. And back out it comes. Willock. Here's Haaland. Haaland! Linton shifted upfield. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. A lovely bit of skill. Foden. Rodri. Linton. Trippier. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri. Guardiola. Rodri. Foden. Ake goes forward. Gordon. Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Gets it away. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Barnes. Hall looking to hit the byline here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Trippier. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Nice defending, it's got the job done. That looks a cracking ball. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bruno Guimaraes. Xiao. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock is onto it in a flash. Foden. Doku. Now that's well seen too. And it's Trippier. Played into space out wide. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Bernardo Silva. Rodri gently down. Barnes. And that's a throw. Botman. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Hall concedes a free kick for that. Ruben Dias. Doku. Lovely feet. It's a throw. Foden. Guardiol. Tries a deft little ball. Deftly away. short. Linton. Hall shifted upfield. Barnes. Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. Barnes. Out to the left it goes. And that could set him on his way. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Rodri. That's a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Botman. Linton. And it's played forward. Gordon. Trippier. Oh, that's nice. And here's Gordon. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Guardiola. Donnarumma, on ball by the goalkeeper. Thiaw. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. And it's Hall. Decent progress down the left. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes succumbs to the pressure. And they can counter here. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Can he latch on to this? Bernardo Silva. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Trippier forwards and with intent. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Kovacic. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Ake. Rodri. Guardiola. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Trippier. Nice control. Trippier. And he's there to clear it. Keeper has taken decisive action. Trippier, and that's aimed into the middle. Gordon opts to... Big chance! Oh, impressive strike.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Hall. Barnes. Lobbed in behind.
Just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Trippier. Trippier, now here's the delivery. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Barnes. Joelinton. Hall. And here's Barnes. Lovely bit of skill. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Barnes. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Willock. Looks across and plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. Trippier crossed in once more. Danger averted for now. And it's Hall. Aimed in towards the... Up he goes! Sticks away! Really, it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one. An impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Foden, out to the left it goes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Doku. And he's managed to get free. Muscular approach does pay off here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Willock. Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Just about up to 75 minutes. Proves too strong. Haaland is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Linton. Barnes. Hall. Barnes. Hall. And here's Barnes. Linton. Now it's Barnes. Out towards the flank, back into the middle. Barnes knocks it out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Hit into the middle. Ruben Dias with the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Trippier. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Trippier crosses. They get a throw in. And it's Hall. Crossed into the middle. Guardiola tries to... And the finish! And again! Worth a try, but not this time.
Barnes cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Defending of the desperate variety. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Guardiola gets it away. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Gordon! And he's there to clear it. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Gordon. Gordon. It's a good run down the right. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Willock. Gordon chips it through. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bruno Guimaraes. Great ball if it shapes to shoot! Just one goal in it now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an
Miracle. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Out to the right. Gordon. Crossing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Who's he going to play in? Oh, this looks sharp.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kovacic. Vardiol. Rodri. Kovacic. Foden. Ake. Kovacic. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Ake forwards and with intent. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Trippier.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Gordon. Now it's Willock. He's got away. Barnes. Great chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Barnes clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another top at that one, but that's not how it works.
Ruben Dias. Foden. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Butman. Hall. Barnes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has found him in acres of space.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Lewis shifted upfield. Barnes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Caught offside that time. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Guardiol. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Ake. Lewis, gently done. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Hall. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. Picks it up out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, that's nice. And he's there to get it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Joelinton wins the duel this time. Chow. Botman. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That's good play. Joelinton. And the shot! So close to drawing level.
Joelinton, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Kovacic. Barnes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Joelinton.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri. Ruben Diaz, forwards and with intent. Ball's gone out of play. Rodri. Ake. Kovacic. Ake. Lewis. Foden. Kovacic. And it's played forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's tidy. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, now here's the delivery. Foden played out to the left flank. He's had a shot! Chow attempts a clearance. Kovacic.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Doku. Looking for a decent ball in. Gordon does really well to win the ball there.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Chow. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. The cross comes in. Ake can get it clear. Botman have it back and can go again. Trippier. That's very neat. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Willock. Willock! Well, the ball's come loose here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ruben Dias moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vardiol. Vardiol shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Botman. Shawlinton. Barnes.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Up towards the front line. Shawlinton.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Foden. Gordon. Willock. Over to the left. Hall. Strong running down that left flank. Barnes. Hall. Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers. Rodri. Matthews Nunes. Rodri. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Botman. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And it's Hall. Ruben Dias clears it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ruben Dias. Quality ball. Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. He is just caressing the ball. Matheus Nunes. Very nicely done. Bernardo Silva.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Hall. Barnes. Linton. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ruben Dias tries to clear. That has been knocked clear. Gordon. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
We are into overtime. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Ake. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Now what's he got in mind? And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. And here's Bernardo Silva. Lofted in. And he thumps it clear. Gordon. Trippier. Thiaw. Trippier. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Well, they can break here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Willock played out towards the right wing. Trippier. Trippier tries making a foray down the right. Gordon played into the middle, climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ake. Rodri. Hall. Barnes. Oh, delicate chip through. Showing good feet. Barnes. Linton. Linton! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Linton clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.